The year is 1692, the year of the Salem witch trials, the year when fear and suspicion overshadowed reason and due process, leading to the senseless deaths of over 20 people. Goode Rebeka Nurse was accused of witchcraft by a well-respected family back in March. Today she was found guilty and awaits her sentence. Rebeka, bring us back to the day when you were accused of witchcraft. Tell us what happened.
Oh, good day to you, sir. On the day of March 20th in the year of our Lord, 1692, I was taken from my home in the village of Salem, in His Majesty's Royal Colony of Massachusetts. I was taken by the sheriff upon that day. I was taken before the magistrates, bound hand and foot, manacled and shackled, and there to be accused of the crimes of witchcraft. And my pleas of my innocence fell upon deaf ears. I could not be believed. I was stunned that so many had been brought forth, and many of them such as Sarah Osborne, a woman who had seen more than 80 summers. She was nearly blind and deaf, and to be accused by her neighbors. And she too has been duly executed. I was released in May of 1692 to my dear husband Francis, to his custody. My dear husband had circulated a petition amongst our townspeople, and 34 persons signed this petition stating that I was a woman of good faith. I attended the meeting hall. I had given live birth to 11 children and raised up 9 of these children. But now I had been arrested. But upon my release to my husband, I thought all had been finished. But there were again accusations. My main accuser has been Ann Putnam, Jr. She is little more than a child, and she has accused me of the most heinous crimes, claiming that I have been able to poison a well by merely throwing a pebble into the water, that I have caused the death of animals. I would never injure a poor beast. She claims even that I appeared to her as a specter, as an owl, but she recognized my face. She claims that she had seen me dancing upon the hillside with the devil himself. I am 73 years of age. I could no sooner walk up that hillside than to dance upon it. But I do not fear my death. I know it is unjust, but I do not fear my death. I must accept that tomorrow, on the 19th day of July, my life will come to a close.
Some people in the town have been accusing their family and friends to save themselves. Some people have had grievances against their neighbors. Do you believe that that's what's happened here?
Oh, yes. My family of birth, the Townsend, had many, many incursions and lawsuits involving the Putnams. They have been most troublesome. And there are also families that have been split apart, torn asunder with accusations. Sarah Goode, her own husband, has accused her of these crimes of witchcraft, and she too will be executed. And her poor little child, Dorcas Goode, just 4 years of age, she starved to death this past summer in the prison, for she wished to be with her dear mother. The child would starve in the deprivation of that heinous jail. I can almost speak no more.
What would you say to your accusers if they were in front of you right now?
I would plead again for mercy and justice. But if they feel that they have given me the justice of the law and the extent of mercy that I perhaps will be held as an example, I forgive my accusers. I forgive those who have judged me. They are men of learning, but I am an innocent pawn within this justice that has been brought down upon my head. I am innocent.
Does anyone in town support you right now?
Yes, many, as I say, came forth to sign a petition for my release, but it was not enough to sway the justices. They used the evidence that was given by these young girls, some of them as young as 9 years of age, claiming that I had seduced them to the dark side, to be with the dark prince. I am innocent, but I have forgiven these children. They perhaps themselves have been possessed by evil forces.
You know, we're in a time where there is so much struggle and strife and jealousy. And I think what people need most is to stick together as a community. They need to be there for each other. What would you say to your community back home?
I would say indeed, it is wickedness, the wickedness of human nature that has caused this. But we must indeed find the goodness in one another and protect these young innocent children against such forces which would tear them from the bonds of their family. If we do not care for the little ones, we have no sense to continue on this earth. But we must also learn to forgive those who we feel have wronged us. For perhaps they did not intentionally mean to wrong us, but nonetheless many have suffered. But in my heart and in my soul, we must come together in forgiveness and to remain as one.
Thank you, Rebeka. At the Addison Historical Museum, I'm Mike Scipione. Thanks for watching.